the Houston Texans. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from NRG Stadium. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, team. What's up? Why, Tony. Hey, uno. 19 Texas.
Crowd begins with a pass. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17. And a very quick 1st down.
Hey, uno more. Look, out for today. Hey, foul, swap. Mother swap. Eleven.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now it's Johnson, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go again with Johnson. Good blocking to the 15. He's in. What a drive. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown, number 19 on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On play action, Richardson. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Michael Pittman, touchdown Colts. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out, 19 Texas.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time, and then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
Why, Tony?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
On play action, Stroud gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Houston.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
14, 7. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. In motion comes Pittman.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Now he takes off, and he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Colts first down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on. 70 range. 19, 18.
In motion comes Pittman.
Go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson on the run to the right. He runs with it. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
19, 18.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got his big tight end, Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Going to be brought down. And with that tackle, We hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Oh, Eric. 18. What's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Oh, Eric. 18. What's that?
Another run here with Johnson. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Why Tony? Hey, uno more.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That caught by Davis. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Houston.
28-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Gain of 20 more yards.
The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal.
The 7-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans. Now right to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That catch puts them over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down.
60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let go.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Richardson going to look to throw. Catch made. That's Pittman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's up? Hey, Uno Mars. 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 Uno Mars.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's going to air this one out. And he will score. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. On is right for the point after. The kick is good. And the Texans go up by 7. 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
AC Cardinal, 8 Dragon 60. Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
And the Colts first down.
On the jump.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19, ready. Ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Rattler. 2, 19 Lion. 70.
In motion comes Pittman. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey, uno. Hey, south. 11. Under.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. 18. What's that? 12. Hey, south. Why Tony? Tonight.
To throw, it's Stroud. Will swing this out to Johnson, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Buggy.
Now, Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Sometimes it's hard to find your voice as a young player, but you can change that pretty quickly if he continues to make plays like we've seen here in this one.
A second down throw for Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Oh, ready. 18. What's that?
Now a little pop pass. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
18. That's it.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal.
18. That's it.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Right adds the extra point. And the Texans will go up by 7.
35. Colts 28. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Viking 18. Warriors 70. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. And I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
21-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. 3rd and a long way to go.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. Cougar 19.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Nike Texas.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 88 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Well, here down the field will fall incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Let's go, 79 Broncos.
In motion comes Pittman.
19 Tigers. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
17 more yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. Out to his right. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Let's go.
Richardson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And the Texans will take over at their own 15.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
The RPO, that one is complete. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
18. What's that? South. Hey, uno more. Hey.
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time, and it'll bring up second down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
On second down, Stroud. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down for Houston.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On play action, Stroud. Oh, Collins is wide open. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
18. What's that? Hey, uno.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Michigan man, Quiddy Pay. He gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing now on third and long. That's going to be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And
From the gun, Richardson. That is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Texans first down.
36-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
2 J. 118. That's right.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And he's going to get him a first down here. Across midfield and down to the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18.
This one out quickly to Noel. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards. That's another Texans.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third.
32-yard line.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right. 118. What's that?
A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ow, what's that? Ow, shot. 18. What's that? Hey, uno more. Why, Tony?
On first down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
12. All right. Look the hot. 19. What's that? 19 Texans.
They'll run. Johnson. The ball comes out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Hey, south. 11. Why, Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second
From the 1, second and goal.
Tony.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
South. 19 Texas. Hey, uno. 19 Texas.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on third and goal?
18. What's that?
And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now right to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Colts 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone. For a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Richardson operating from the pistol. And he's got Woods. It's complete. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Dragon 60.
They'll send their tight end left. A second down throw for Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Down for the point after. It's up and good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit.
Colts 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, south. White zone. Hey, south. Hey, uno more. 11. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Right adds the extra point, and the Texans are able to extend the lead.
56. Colts 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. The first set of downs to work with, it is 1st down and 10.
34 yards. First down.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Throwing right, it's taken in. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Here's Stroud. He'll swing this out to Johnson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground, Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Look at hot, look at hot. Hey, uno more, uno more, uno more, uno more, uno more. Uno more, uno more, uno more. Why, Tony? Catch.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. To the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. On is right for the point after. He's got it. And the Texans tack on one more to their lead.
Texans 63, Colts 35. Matthew Wright.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. They put Woods in motion.
19, go!
On second down, Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
Cougar 19. Here we go.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And taken in, and he is going to have a Colts first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Colts first down.
Here's Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Richardson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And that is not going to work. It is complete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. They had no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
To the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. The Texans set to punt this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Panthers 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 2. 70. Panthers 60. Panthers 60. Take over.
On play action, Richardson. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Texans take over first
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Panthers 60. Panthers 60. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Take over.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Breathingly up past the 15. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. A big run from Taylor. 33 yards. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts to get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Let's go now. Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
16 yards.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready?
The motion man here is Mitchell. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready? Buffalo 70 Lions. Ready?
Throwing on second down. Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
18, Pioneer. Here we go.
First down, Indianapolis.
From the gun, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
Ready, set.
They'll come up here, first and 10. In motion comes Pittman.
Panther 60, Panther.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Kalen Bullock.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Ready, set.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.